What's up, guys? This is DK with Madden League, and welcome back to DK's Take. It's been so much anticipation for our Madden 17 to drop August 23rd, and the EA team has started to dish out graphics for us to see. So far, we've gotten the top 10 rookies, the top 5 quarterbacks, and the top 5 running backs. I'm going to change it up a little bit this week, but before I go into that, make sure you guys follow at All Business on Twitter and go to his website, web3ks.com, where he can do all your graphics and make it affordable for all you guys' needs. So make sure you guys look into that if you need any help with the graphics or if you want the top stuff, he gonna get it done for you. And he does everything for NBL. So he does it for us and we're great. He can do it for you and make you great. So let's go into these ratings. So the top 10 rookies. I'm gonna go over the snubs that I think should have been in the top 10. I got 3 for the rookies, for the quarterbacks, and for the running backs. So we're going to start off with the top 10 rookies. My first snub is going to be Vernon Hargreaves. He got drafted to the Buccaneers and he went to Florida. He's been a very solid college player. I think he should at least been in the top 10. We only have one defensive back in Jalen Ramsey being in the top 10, and he's phenomenal. He's a top overall rated rookie in Madden 17 with an 82 overall. But I really think that Vernon Hargreaves should have been in the top 10. Maybe because he didn't run the best 40 and he's not, 6 foot or up. That might have been the reason why he didn't make it into the top 10. My next guy is going to be Derrick Henry. Running backs are real easy to grade high as far as overall is concerned, especially with a freak of nature like Derrick Henry. The guy's 6'3", 240 pounds. I mean, he ran a very solid 40 at the combine. He was strong with the bench reps. He had high vertical, high standing, long jump. I mean, the guy's a freak of nature. With that being said, you would think that he would be in the top 10. I understand he wasn't taken in the first round, but I don't think that just because you're drafted in the first round, that should be a reason for you not to be rated high based on your performance in college and what you did at the combine. I mean, a lot of these ratings are kind of guessing just from what they've seen on the field, how the Madden ratings correlate with what the rookie can do. So I really think Derrick Henry should have been in the top 10. My next guy is Myles Jack. Myles Jack would have been a top 5 draft pick if he wouldn't have hurt his knee. The guy's super athletic. I mean, he's so athletic, he played running back at UCLA. He's an outside linebacker, maybe even a middle linebacker. Who knows where Matt is going to put him, but he's fast, he's athletic, he can jump, he can catch, he can run. I mean, the guy should have been in the top 10. And when you have a kicker in the top 10 for the rookies, you got to find one spot for one of these 3 guys to go. Or like Sonny Weaver said on the 4 Verts podcast, we should at least got an extra guy. I mean, kickers are important, especially in this Madden due to the fact that they changed the kicking game. But man, with us wanting these ratings so bad, they could have left out the kicker. Moving on to the top 5 quarterbacks and my 3 snubs. Number 1, he was on there, but he should have been number 1. There's no way Cam Newton should have been the top overall rated quarterback in Madden for this season. He won the MVP. He took his team to the Super Bowl with Ted Ginn as his best receiver. There's no way Aaron Rodgers has a stronger arm than Cam Newton, along with all the athletic ability that Cam Newton has. So he definitely should have been number 1. But he was number 2. He's definitely phenomenal for Madden 17. After watching the Game Changers play a lot of games, they did a lot of design run plays for Cam Newton, and he made plays. I mean, the guy's going to be a beast. Whoever picks up Carolina in your CFMs or if you're playing head-to-head, he's going to be a boss. Number 2 is going to be Drew Brees. Now, before I get into Drew Brees, I do feel that they got the top 5 quarterbacks right. When I did my projections, I had the same top 5, but not in the same order. So I can understand how Drew Brees got left out, but I got a lot of scrutiny for not having Drew Brees and my next guy who I think could be a snub for the top 5 quarterbacks. Drew Brees led the league in passing last year. His team isn't great, so with him leading the league, In passing, it could either be deceiving because the defense wasn't good and the offense on the field a lot and they had to put up a lot of points, or it could be Drew Brees is just that great and play well like he always does. He's been pretty consistent. So Drew Brees would be my number 2 snub. My number 3 snub is Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck had a tough year last year with a lacerated kidney. He was out for the majority of the season, one of his worst seasons ever, up to when he did get hurt. Andrew Luck has an arm. He can throw. He has wheels. He can get out the pocket. He can make plays. I mean, Andrew, you can make an argument for Andrew Luck being in the top 5 quarterbacks, especially the way Madden is. It's not just about the stats. It's not for what the guy did last season. It's not about what he did for his whole career. It's about the attributes that he's given, and with all that accumulated, makes up his overall rating. So I feel like with his speed and arm strength and arm ability, he could have been in the top 3 quarterbacks. Moving on to my running backs. Before I get into my snubs, I want to point a couple things out. One, Doug Martin, I think it's going to be really, really good. I mean, he has plus 90 in juke and trucking. He only has 89 speed, but I feel like speed is overrated. When you got a guy like Doug Martin who can catch the ball in the backfield, who can hold on to the ball, who can run over you or run by you, I think he's going to be a very, very solid running back in Madden 17. My second thing is, how the heck did Lamar Miller get a better rating than Todd Gurley? Todd Gurley missed the first 3.5 games and still was second in NFL rushing behind Adrian Peterson. There's no way he's not in the top 5. I mean, come on, EA. You had the guy out there at EA Play in LA. You know, there's no way the guy shouldn't have been in the top 5 running backs. All right, so going into that, Todd Gurley is my number 1 guy. Number 2, LaShawn McCoy. Shady, he's a boss. He's like another Jamaal Charles. He is super shifty. He's going to have high ball carry vision. He's going to have high agility. He's going to have high juke. He's going to have great hands. He's going to have high elusiveness. I mean, Lamar Miller, I understand he was number 5, but I feel like if you might not be able to put all these 3 guys that I have into the top 5, but you can definitely take out Lamar Miller and put these guys in. Even the number 4 guy, Jamaal Charles, he is a great running back. He also has been injured the last couple of seasons. But, attribute-wise, the guy's one of the best pass-catching running backs in the NFL. He gets the most of the yards total combined and really anybody else for one team in the NFL. So I can totally understand why he was number 4, and I don't have a problem with that. My number 3 snub for running backs was Devontae Freeman. That guy killed it last year. He wasn't even getting looked at to play. Tevin Coleman, the rookie out of Indiana last year, was expected to get the majority of the snaps. And once he got hurt, Devontae Freeman came in and rose above everybody. If you had that guy in fantasy football, he either made you a lot of money or made you the king of the hill in your fantasy league. Devontae Freeman was great last year. He was above great. He was excellent. The guy made plays. He caught the ball in the backfield also. He's 5'7", so you can't see him coming out the backfield. And when he gets past you, you're not going to catch him. I think maybe because this season it was a one-season wonder and they're going to give him another year to see what he can do. But based off what he did last year, and if you compared him to Lamar Miller, I feel like he had a better season and he should have better attributes than Lamar Miller other than speed. So I guess we have to wait and see what happens with the roster updates when Madden comes out the preseason, and then again once the game drops. We'll see how the ratings go from there. The devs do an amazing job with what they do. They have to do so much in so little time. So I respect the ratings that they have for their top 5 at each position, also the top 10 for the rookies. With that being said, I'm pretty sure the top 5 receivers will be out tomorrow from EA. And once they drop that, I will be doing a follow-up video to give you my top 3 snubs. And with receivers, there's so many good receivers in the NFL that I don't think it's going to be hard for me to come up with 3 guys not in the top 5 for snubs. And I'm pretty sure one of them guys, because he was injured last year, that's going to get snubbed is Dez Bryant. So if Dez Bryant is not in the top 5 receivers, you will be hearing from me about it. Trust me. If you can't tell, I'm a huge Cowboys fan. I love the Cowboys, so they better have Dez Bryant in the top 5 receivers because he's a freak of nature. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, make sure you leave in the comment section, and I will answer those to the best of my ability. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time.